wish we had a producer, somebody we could talk to when the episodes start, just for that part. That's that's the only time I want somebody to be right there. After that, we should just get Kendra's dad to be right there right before we start talking about.
He'll be sleep in the corner.
Right before we start talking about wild, crazy, racist shit. All right,
and mad sexist shit.
He was like, "This guy's my son-in-law." All right.
This
Welcome,
is my studio.
guys, to another episode of Type Kinda Well, episode 87. Same exact podcast that y'all guys been listening to for 86 weeks straight.
That's very
missed.
true.
No weeks missed ever. Because that's what we are. We're about consistency. We're like the David Goggins of podcasts. That's all I've got to say. Right? All
Everybody knows who that is too.
Everybody. All right. Oh shoot. Where did that come from? My bad. That came out of fucking nowhere. So, all right. So we got some things we want to talk about. Whatever. Not even gonna list them because fuck it. Whatever. This is a flowy, glowy type of episode. So I finally got into the listening to crime podcasts and things like that.
That used to be my wave.
Yeah, like everybody kept talking about it, like like Serial, and the Serial was like the first one, and then all these other podcasts. I don't know. I just was always like an interview based or comedy podcast listener. But
So you get you a little like muffin, some hot coffee, and then you listen to that crime podcast. You be
I'm so Serial. Like, well, the first. Did you listen to all of them? Right, the first season of Serial, like when the
Adnan.
girl, yes, that season was so fire.
It was, but the chick, she was like falling in love with that. I think her opinion was kind of biased.
Also, she has one of the sexiest voices of all time. we gonna let that we gonna let that rock though. Her voice was incredible, right? That second season, I was kind of like,
the Bo Bergdahl shit.
Yeah.
Didn't they have a third one?
Yes, it was about corruption in Ohio.
Oh yeah, I stopped listening.
I got halfway through it. It actually was good, but it wasn't like a steady story going straight through it. It was kind of jumping around. I guess it gets to a point where they start talking about a subject. I guess everything else was about like building the background to it or whatever. I think I'm going to finish it just because I like that lady's voice so much. Yeah. But I listened to the thing about Pam. Did you listen to that one yet? It's new. It's by Dateline. It's by Dateline. Yo, that first of all, that dude's voice. What the fuck is his name?
Oh, you think his voice is sexy too?
No.
We're progressive here. I thought you were just shouting him out.
I am progressive, but I ain't that motherfucker. No. I am progressive.
No. We're collectively progressive.
No, you said something about a certain racial group. This guy pulled the chair out, and then I was like, "Yo, what happened?" He was like, "Fucking blank," and just fill in.
First off, that never happened.
Just you can fill it in, and it doesn't matter which group you fill it in with because it's all racist.
No,
but yeah, yo.
And what's this called?
It's called The Thing About Pam, it's dope. You should really listen to it. It's fire, like, and it has to do with I don't want to ruin the story because that's not really where I'm going at with this, but it's just a woman is found murdered. A guy comes home and finds that his wife is killed and calls the cops. They think it's him. They send him to jail and everything like that.
On some Gone Girl shit.
I don't know what that is.
You never seen Gone Girl?
No.
With Ben Affleck?
No. Ben Affleck? Who the fuck is that? Ben Affleck.
Affleck.
Yeah. Cause I thought you said Affleck, like TH, like athletics.
No.
But anyway, no, I haven't. I know my wife, she watched it and said it was good. I think that was what she was talking about. Is it a show or a movie?
It's a movie. But anyway, he finds her.
But yeah, he finds his wife murdered. And then like I said, they suspect it's him, and then they're just trying to build the case around him, and they send him to jail. And then this whole series is about people like trying to see if he actually did it or not. Like that's what it's about. And it's pretty dope. But like I said, I don't want to really ruin it. I thought because you usually watch those type of things or listen to them before I do. I'm usually late with everything. But it's actually I could go into another thing so I don't ruin that one. I was listening to another podcast. Can't think about what the name is right off the top of my head right now, but it has to do with you know, you remember the Golden State? I forgot Golden State Killer, the Golden State Strangler. You know that serial killer?
No,
you know what I'm talking about? He's from like the 60s and 70s, right? And he was like breaking into like women's houses and like killing like a girl or stuff like that.
What the fuck was going on in the 70s where they had 2 serial killers like that?
No. Like when you go back and like look at it, the 60s and 70s, no, they had like hundreds.
But I'm saying specifically for women.
Oh no, hundreds, it's crazy. Like when you go through it's
all
like
that fucking marijuana back then.
It's like that. It's like the North Nevada fucking raper, and it's just like it's.
Wait, why am I laughing at that?
Because you're not the progressive one. That's why.
No, that's just a crazy basic name.
His name was the Golden State Strangler or something like that.
Oh,
they just get in the whole state. he's just how big California is. It's like the second biggest.
California is a coast
in the continental United States. The second biggest, I believe. And he just owns this whole region right here.
He got this. This his shit.
He got this shit on lock. When it comes to strangling women, he got this whole industry on lock. Giving the whole state.
he got a monopoly over here.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like
ain't no strangling going down without this nigga.
Like there's the Golden State Warriors. Like they bring in millions of dollars and they're only in one area. Like he just runs the whole thing and it's just one guy strangling women. Like but the thing that's so crazy, it's like how like when you listen to the story, you get I was actually getting pissed off. Like there was like I was putting something away and I had something in my hands and I was taking out the bin and. Like they set up this trap to find him because they knew that he had like a weird pattern where they kind of suspected where he was gonna go. Yeah, and so like a girl said that she saw somebody kind of near her yard or something like that, and so they were like, okay, he's probably plotting on you. So they set up all this stuff and kind of baited him to go to this window, and they went to the window. They seen that he left footprints there. Like he looked into the window, so they knew it was like, okay, it's him. And so then a cop, for some reason, is by himself. You could tell how terrible tactics were before, like, the 80s. Yeah. Like, so this one solo cop waits for him. He shows up to the window, like, tries to use, like, a pot to stand up. And the cop draws a gun on him and goes, hey! And then the dude runs and then dips out of there.
Everybody's stupid in this. A pot is what you bring to stand up?
No, it was already there. Like, he already had it plotted. Like, I guess he already, because he scoped every area out. So he was like, oh, when I need to get in this window, I know that flower pot is over there. And so he just had it, because he was already there, like, twice. Gotcha. And so he goes there, and the cop yells, hey! And then, think about how much corruption was happening in the 60s and 80s, right? Just shoot the motherfucker in the leg. Like, there's already corruption. Like, they're already getting away with it.
I thought you were going to say he confronted him and got washed. That would have been hilarious.
No, I think they did get into a physical scuffle, but, like, he just got out of there. Like, apparently, because they find out, well, the whole thing is you know who it is. It's just the story's
My thing is, just shoot him. Never mind corruption. Like, what the fuck are you peeking in people's windows for? Just kill that nigga.
But that's my point. Like, wild shit was happening all through this time. Like you shooting some guy that's a suspected rapist, right? Yeah. Is not gonna really make front page. Like if you're wrong that it's not the state raper. Like you know what I'm saying? The state rape and murderer. Like it's cool. Yeah. You'll be okay. And it was just like I literally was like putting something away and because they had 2 other run-ins where the guy goes, hey, like they all like yelling at him like, oh, you're 100 meters away.
Oh, so that's not just movies. Niggas really did used to be like freeze.
Yeah.
at first, like that's the first thing they said.
Because it's like the third time they said that they had actually law enforcement had a run-in with him. Yeah. And then he goes, hey, I literally had something in my hand, and I threw it down, and I literally said out loud, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, and this is early in his career. Like, I gotta say that. Like, this was early. Like, they could have shot this motherfucker at year 2, and it'd have been over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
dude was catching breaks.
You know, they didn't catch him for like 40 years. Like, and these motherfuckers ran into him. Like. Imagine finding out your fucking grandfather. Like, you said, hey? Are you serious? Stay in this fucking old folks home, fucking pop.
And no fucking blankets for you. Give me them shits.
Yeah. You want to yell hey at rapers and shit like that. You fucking pussy.
There was another one called S-Town that started off dope, but then that shit was whack. And then the main dude who was like, I guess the main suspect ended up killing himself.
Oh, yo, I hate when those stories end like
Mm-hmm.
that.
And then the guy who was doing the shit was wild pussy. He started crying.
Yo,
It's crazy because like it's just weird because you hear him talking. Like he's part of every episode. Like I think up until like 5 or 6. Yeah, something like that. You hear him like he's talking throughout the whole thing,
Yeah.
and then just one episode, his mom calls the dude, or somebody calls the dude, was like, "Yeah, he drank cyanide, or he took a cyanide pill, or whatever." Like that's how he killed himself. And I was like, "Oh shit!" And then the whole show got pointless after that.
Damn. That was the thing that like I hate when like things end like open ended. Like I hate like that was my thing about Making a Murderer. That excuse me. Making a Murderer was that like at the end I wanted some type of resolution. It wasn't. It was just like
Season 3 is about to.
That's
Did you hear the dude who actually killed the lady came forward and confessed?
Yeah. But also like cops know now because of I forgot what the famous case. Oh, it's actually about the I guess it's the Central Park 5, like false confessions or whatever. Or the Central Park 5, is that the same thing about where the cops coerced them to
Pretty much.
Yeah. So like ever since then, like even if you go in there and confess, that's not always gonna, especially in a thing like this where they're taking somebody out of jail.
Well, shit, they sure as hell put somebody in jail from a coerced confession.
Yeah, that's true.
The retarded kid.
Yo, that dude is, that kid is slow. But you know what's so crazy? It's Wisconsin, and so like 95% of their population is retarded. So
very much so.
So like he's regular to them. They're like they'll see nothing wrong with him. So he actually had a fair trial to them. Them niggas is retarded. What water are they drinking?
What the fuck are you talking about? Einstein was in the fucking confession room, the interrogation room.
They're like, they're like, wait, hold up. Who here is not all there in the head? And they like point to him, and they're like, him. He's not. You sure?
Like what?
You don't see that glossy look over his eyes? How he just looks like he's not there.
Son, I knew that kid wasn't all there when his mom was like, "You're my little chicken little," and he was like, "I'm not little." I was like, what? What? That's not the problem with her statement.
I was like, yep, slow.
I was like, oh, these cops had to have known, but they're probably slow too.
Yeah, everybody just slow. Like it's like rural Wisconsin. Like they don't got the best of nothing there. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
yo, the state is gonna owe that cat so much money because he won the first one and got paid, not pad.
Oh shoot,
He got padded up with mad money.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You gotta get padded up sometimes.
But now he's really about to collect big time.
Oh my god, yo.
What? Oh, they wasted all his life.
All his life, yo.
All his life.
And you know what's crazy? Not crazy because I'm not a fucking little ass kid. Like I'm fucking Brendan Dassey. Whatever the fuck his name is.
This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy.
Yo, hearing it from another person, that sounds even worse. But anyway, you know what's the thing I kept like bringing up to myself? It was like he served what 17 years in prison, something like that. Like the first time, right? For the rape that he didn't do. And it's like, okay, now say he does that time, right? Wrongful conviction, all this stuff. He serves his time. 17 years in prison. Like people I don't think we were really understanding that. You come out of prison usually with some type of psychological disorder, you know, post-traumatic stress, you know what I'm saying, anxiety issues, like things like that. You're living in a crazy place with crazy people. Like
truly crazy people.
Truly
like
crazy.
Criminally insane people. You're living with them day in and day out. You don't get no weekends off, motherfucker. You can't go to Target. Like that's where you're at the whole fucking time, right? So you come out of there and you spend 17 years there. Your brain works differently than somebody that's been out here chilling, playing fucking Modern Warfare 2 all day, right? And so it's like he served 17 years in prison, right? He comes out, he has this altercation with this journalist or whatever, and let's say he did kill her, right? Let's just say that he did kill her. The car lady.
The car lady. Yeah. I forgot who. I thought she was. Forgot.
I think she worked for like Cars.com. She was taking pictures.
Yes. Yeah. So let's say something happens where he actually did kill her, right? Does he deserve murder because it's most likely the state's fault that he has the mental thing to do that?
You get what I'm saying? That was the thing that I was kept trying to figure out in my own head because the state created a sociopath or whatever, or maybe just a.
I think in an ideal world, it's the state's fault, but by the law. Jail is supposed to rehabilitate you, but come on, that's a crock of fucking shit.
Yeah. I don't think they rehabilitated not one person.
I don't think Gucci.
Or I should say, like when it comes to like serious offense, like the charges. Serious charges, like people that's committed murder and shit like that.
Oh yeah, because the motherfuckers is gone already.
Yeah, it's like what are you rehabilitating?
Yeah. There's no psychologists in there that work with them all the time.
And the thing is, I heard that they be really trying to get these people in there, but it's like you have like 2 psychologists to like what is it, thousands of inmates?
Exactly.
It's like when are they going in there? Once every 3 months?
And it's not. I don't think it's like the best doctors and shit.
Yeah.
That go in there.
No,
it's not like the top tier doctors.
Yeah, because why would you go in there?
Yeah. If I could make $500,000 a year without dealing with these crazy motherfuckers.
Like those people are. So anyway, I don't got to go back to that, but that's the thing that I just kept thinking about. Like should the state take some type of responsibility? Like, does he deserve life in prison because of that? Not saying that he needs to be all the way free. I'm not saying necessarily that. He does deserve something because he still did something. But it's like, is there some... Like,
you're saying hypothetically, if he killed her.
Yeah. It's like this, it's got to be some type of middle ground. It's like...
I don't think it matters. I think he should still get put down.
Oh, you saying he should be put down?
Yeah.
Like he's just like a rabid dog?
Euthanize him, yeah.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like... Because if you're not fit to be in society, bro.
Yeah,
sometimes that just happens.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying?
But
because people try to be progressive, or whatever, and they putting everybody else's fucking life and well-being in jeopardy.
Yeah, like was it you that sent that fucking tweet about the chick being mad about people being mad on the subway because the black lady was smoking crack?
Oh yeah. That was a big uproar online. This lady was smoking crack on the train. And they literally yoked her up and tried to get her off of the train.
Was there video of it?
Yeah, it was a video.
I didn't see any.
People were really ragging her up. And like, crackhead strings. She was like holding on to fucking... Yeah. They were not getting her off.
They don't understand what her life is like trying to get cracked all the time.
You know how much shit she had to lift up?
This scuffle is nothing to her.
She's built for this.
This is just breakfast.
Bums are probably the best fighters out in the world.
Oh, yeah. They'll fuck you up.
That's all they do is fight.
With no technique.
Yeah. Just resilience and hard life strength.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah. So then people was like, no, this is inhumane, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, hotboxing weed will get you a contact or secondhand high if you're not used to weed, right?
Yeah.
Somebody in a packed train blowing crack smoke in your face. Niggas not doing this math.
People are so progressive that they're actually going backwards.
Exactly.
Like it doesn't make sense.
They don't use. They try to blanket everything. Like some shit is just a case by case basis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So they're going like the tweet that you sent when the girl was like outraged about.
Oh yeah, she said, "Hold your breath."
Yeah, hold your fucking breath. Like for how long?
Yeah, right.
Like
how long is she gonna be here? And that crack smoke is still just chilling in the train.
What? Hold your breath for what? 45 minutes? Where you going all the way uptown?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. On a local train.
Just hold your breath. Yeah, I'm taking a C uptown. Yeah, I'm just hold my breath for an hour and 10 minutes. Like she's serious. Like I looked at her, like she's serious. Like that's not her being funny.
Yeah,
she really meant that. Mm-hmm. She's a dumb fucking idiot. And they get so crazy with this trying to be nice to every victim because that's what it's about. It's like, if this person's a victim, they give them the best treatment on the face of the planet. Not all the time.
Well, not even that. I think people are. I don't even know if it's intentional or they're just oblivious. They're stepping over the main point. There was crack smoke in the fucking air. It wasn't like she was just like some crackhead who was just there and they were like, "Fuck crackheads, let's get her up out here."
But you know what it is? You know what she sees when she sees that? We go, like us normal people with functioning brain, we go, there's a fucking bitch smoking crack, putting crack up in the air.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what she does. She's throwing crack in the air like LeBron James.
Somebody
Like, it was like, yo, light one in the air. Like
Yeah.
she did it with crack. in a tight, like, air-packed place. It just lit up crack, right? Right?
With
So-
dozens of people.
with dozens of people. We see that and go, okay, this is crack in the air with people that don't want crack in their system, right? Because it ain't good for you, right? What she sees is, right, or what these type of people see, they see a mentally ill person who suffer. That's what I just said. I forget the mentally ill. A person suffering from this thing, which is addiction for this individual person, and everybody should cater to them because she's suffering. That's what she's That's what she's saying.
Exactly.
And that's a pile of horseshit. Like, fuck that lady.
That person is suffering, and if there wasn't crack smoke in the air, I would be like, yeah, word, get her some help. But if I'm on my way to work and you're just blowing crack smoke in my face right here, you're getting thrown off the train, Uncle Phil, Jeff style.
Yo, imagine like being being on a train, like, cause you like take the train into work. So like, imagine you like being on a train on your phone, like I don't know, listening to a crime podcast, like you listening to Think About Pam, and you're like, oh, what? Like, this is happening, and you just go, what the fuck is that smell?
That's what I'm saying.
And you just look up, and right across you, just some lady just lighting up crack. Like, yo, it's so crazy. It's crack.
That's what I'm saying.
It's probably the most addictive thing. I don't know, that or meth. It's like,
I think meth kind of got crack about the paint.
Oh yeah, meth is crazy.
Yeah. But they said that if you smoke crack one time, there's a 99% chance you'll become addicted.
99.
And she was blowing that in motherfucker's face.
Get some of this addiction, bitch. It was New York too, right?
She was trying to make friends, yo. She was like, "Oh yeah,
No, and
these
she probably-
niggas about to take
she
the one with
she
me."
was hitting it with the New York attitude. She was smoking crack. It was like, yeah, y'all gonna take some of this crack too, pussy.
Yeah, don't be pussy. Come get some of this.
I'm smoking crack, so y'all niggas too. Fuck out of here. You bugging. But it's really crazy world that we live in right now. And I know, I should say I know because I don't know, but I really feel like this shit's gonna die out, and in like 4 to 6 years, people are gonna look back and be like, yo, remember when people used to care about every single little thing that's stupid?
I thought so too, but I don't know, son. I don't know. When you start, like, because I talk to like our friends work in the school system, when you start hearing them talk, I'm like, yo, there's no end in sight. They're drilling this shit into the youth's brains.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah. I mean, with certain things, like, I mean, you with certain things, I don't have a full problem with, like, if there's gonna be, like, because this is what I mean. Like, right now, there's gonna be there's a higher amount of kids that are in these, school systems, like, really young, that are trans, and I think it's their parents forcing it on them, right? A lot of times. And I think that in itself that type of shit is gonna die down. There's still gonna be trans kids, but right now there's a lot. Like, people are talking about, like, how many trans kids did we go to school with?
Probably one, maybe.
I can't think of one. One that went trans later, but like
when we were in school. But I think she was dealing with that shit, or
in
he
school.
was.
Yeah, true. Because I mean, we all kind of saw
technically
it.
two.
No, I'm trying to think who this is. Oh, yeah, you're right. Two. Yeah, so maybe two. Okay, that's
actually
cool.
No, three. They're just popping up now.
No, Jeff doesn't count.
No, that's a transee.
Because he went and then came back.
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy how Jeff went, changed sex, and then came back. That's crazy how that factually happened.
He took a peek on the other side. It was like, nah.
Yeah. Being a man is kind of high. But yeah. That damn, I forgot where I was just about to go. I was about to say something with something
basically
about crack.
Force. No, we were on.
No, I actually was about to say something about.
You were about to tie those two together.
No. We went on a tangent when you said the 99%.
No, we were way past that.
No, but when you said that, I marked it in my head to say something about addiction. We said something about meth.
Fuck. I was just about to say something about crack and meth. I was about to draw us into a meth conversation.
Oh, speaking of which, I watched the Breaking Bad movie, and that shit was trizash.
Oh, was it?
It's probably one of the worst movies I've seen in the last 5 years.
For real?
Probably the worst movie I've seen.
I've never even seen Breaking Bad yet.
What?
I know. I know. That's what I think about.
bugging.
That's what I think about myself when I wake up in the morning and brush my teeth, and I just think about how I never saw Breaking Bad. That's what I do to myself. Like, yo, what? Like, you didn't watch Breaking Bad yet?
Son.
I know it's fire.
That's the only show that every episode had me on the edge of my seat.
My plan is to watch it, but I'm still watching Criminal Minds right now.
I thought that was a phase, yo.
Yo, I said that to somebody, and I said to somebody at work, and they looked at me like, "Yo, you being serious right now? Like Breaking Bad is one of the greatest shows of all time. Stop watching that. And watch the
Get rid of Criminal Minds.
That shit is so fire, though, yo.
I don't know.
It's so fire.
I can't take Shamar Moore serious.
Yo, he's one of the best parts of it, yo. Yo, also, you gotta watch. There's a Steven Seagal movie, right? Did I talk about
You
this?
can stop right there.
Did I talk about the Steven Seagal movie on here?
You talked about
on one of my 86 episodes.
We talked about it with Wes a couple times.
Oh, that's way long ago. That's crazy. I never brought this up. I was watching one of his new movies because I love his old movies. I love his old movies. I watched one of his new movies from like 2016, 17. Might even actually be more recent than that, right? And there's a scene. I'm not gonna talk about the whole movie. Just first of all, we all know he's fucking fat. He has his hair dyed ultra black, like one of the like no light,
like no natural hair is like that.
None. It's super black.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
It
like
looks stupid.
Yo, it looks crazy, right? But he's like still like trying to act like he's like a badass, whatever.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But so he goes to like this bar thing, this like underground bar scene. I don't even know what it is, to meet like this woman. Of course she's gorgeous, but she like is in love with him, and she's like 22. This motherfucker's like 60, right? And he's fat, like he's really bad, like he looks awful.
Yeah. And
so he's trying to get her to do some, like, get some information, like some intel things for him. And I forgot what they're arguing or debating about, like trying to figure something. Like, I don't know if she wants to go with him or she doesn't want to do the work. There's something like that. Like I think she's worried about him, type of thing, right? So let's just say that, right? So she's trying to convince him to do something that he doesn't want to do. And then he goes very seriously. He goes, Kendra just sat down when this scene happened. So she sat down when this came up. She's like, "Are you watching a new Steven Seagal movie right now?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "No, the fuck, we're not watching this," right? And so this is what she's saying. She's mad that I'm watching this. And then he goes, "All I need is that." He goes, "Oh, all I need is that all I need is for you to give me that intel, and trust me, I'ma do my thing."
He was being serious.
Dead serious. He dead serious. And there's a video, right? Kendra has a video of it, right? Where he said that, and my eyes lit up, and I looked at Kendra, and
that was your first time hearing it.
I said, "Kendra, did he just say, do my thing?"
But he was doing it like real black.
Yeah, yo, he was like,
black voice.
Like he was like, it was almost like he didn't know if he wanted to be like cool Italian guy or black. Like he was like kind of stuck in this weird in between.
What?
So he was like,
how is there an in between with those things? They're two opposite things.
When you see it, you're gonna understand. Like you understand. Like it was like he was trying to be like mobster cool and like black guy cool at once. It was so weird, so awkward, because he didn't just go, "And I'm gonna do my thing." Like he didn't.
You know what this is? That's terrible directing, because a director would be like, "Nobody fucking talks like this."
No one talks like this.
That's like saying, "Slide me some skin," when you want to dab somebody. It's like,
he goes, and trust me, I'm gonna do my thing, and like this, like with the head sway, like hip sway Harry. And he's like,
"Happy birthday to hip sway Harry."
Yeah. Also, you just slammed your head into the mic. Slammed your head to my mic
at all.
But yeah, no. But yeah, so but yeah, that was that. I literally, it was so funny, I couldn't even laugh at it. Like, it was just like such a crazy event. And I love Steven Seagal movies. I could watch them all day and all night.
The only Steven Seagal movie that I liked was Exit Wounds.
Oh yeah, that's with DMX.
Yeah.
I only saw that when I was like a kid. and I can't really remember.
I think Anthony Anderson was in that too.
Also, I just don't want to watch anything with DMX in it, but that's a whole other thing.
Okay.
That's just
random bias.
It's just like when they toss in like certain stars, like rappers or into movies, I just go, no.
He's surprisingly not a bad actor.
He's surprisingly not, but it's still DMX.
Yeah.
Because he's not playing a different person. He's just DMX. Literally just call him DMX in the movie. If he was just DMX in this role, then it's fine. Then I'm fine.
In every single universe, he's DMX.
He's just DMX, right? He just may not be famous, or he might be famous. He might not be a rapper. He might be something else. But
there's a universe where there's chef's table and it's just DMX.
And it's just
He's
DMX,
the chef.
Yeah. Just DMX, right? I just can't take it. Like it just.
I can. I fuck with it.
Yeah, but you love a DMX. Like,
yeah, I'm a big
that's your
DMX
Man Crush
fan.
Monday.
No.
Oh, not anymore. All right, my bad.
I don't have a man crush.
Oh, yeah, no, you just said no. It's okay.
No.
All right, so you was telling me you was about to get chipped up by some old lady?
I wasn't telling you that. And telling you that because it's not words. But no, I was just basically thinking because I was trying to meet somebody in the city a couple weeks ago, and me being dumb forgot that the trains run all kinds of stupid. So I was running around, blah blah blah. So I was trying to hurry up because I was late. So then the path station on Christopher Street has 2 steps. It's only one set of steps, but it's like an up and down, but you really fucking go up both sides.
Yeah.
So then both sides is packed. I'm like, yo, you know what? Fuck it, yo. Everybody's being retarded, should not know how to climb steps. Like, I'm just gonna go on the downside and go up. So the mad people came. This Spanish family came, not controlling their kids, or their kids was running around. And then I guess the grandmother was in the back. So I'm trying to like push past. Everybody's letting me go. I'm trying to push past. And then she takes it upon herself to elbow check me as I go past. And I stopped. I was like, oh, I was like, there's mad people here and I'm late. I was like, yo, I just kept it moving. I was like, yo, what if I was a dude and I was a young chick, like same age, everything, but it was just flipped? I was like, how would that be perceived? Like, women get away with the craziest shit.
Yo, that's crazy. She tried to elbow check you?
Yeah, like she just like missed me. She like nicked me a little bit, but enough for me to feel the force. Like, what the fuck?
That'd be crazy if you just having a bad day, or she did that to the wrong person that's rushing. Like they got to get in the city, like something serious happened, like their mom is sick and they need to go, and she tried to elbow check because she going up, and he was like, and just blasted her in the fucking face.
Yeah, because you know what's crazy? I guess the male that they were with was getting watched by most people. He wasn't like a protector type.
No,
You know what I'm saying? So if she caught the wrong person, that whole family is getting ran through. So.
Yo, some people,
it's just crazy.
It's so funny. Like a woman at my job got mad at me because I was like trying to push something on the elevator, right? And women do this all the time at my job, literally all the time. Like you'll have like because we move big things, like, you know what I'm saying? Pause. And so like every time you could be waiting for the elevator, right? It comes. You're gonna push whatever it is. You have a giant pallet of things to drop it off somewhere or something like that, and like you have a giant thing. Sometimes you have the machine joint, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the electronic one, and the elevator will come and you'll start going, like turn it on, and they'll just jump in front of the elevator all the time, and it's only women. Like that's the thing. It's only women. I really need to stress how much is never 100% of the time has never been a man that's done that ever, never, ever.
That's definitely a women thing because in the lobby at my job, I'll press the elevator. I'm the only person in the lobby. I'll be there first waiting, and the elevator comes, and they think that they could cut right in front of you to get onto the.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Am I not fucking standing there?
Oh yeah, like one time I was like just got to work, so there's like a bunch of things we have to do, and so like we're like I had to take something somewhere, and so like they're getting off, and they only going to the next floor up. Just climb the stairs. It's not like we got crazy stairs.
Oh, that kills me.
And so like they'll start piling, and I go, I know they're gonna try to jump in the elevator. So the elevator came, they tried to jump, and I just literally threw the cart thing in the thing, so they had to avoid it. They were like, whoa. I was like, I gotta get this on here. And so the woman goes like, she goes, wait, I thought you was gonna let all of us on here. I thought you was a gentleman.
So I could wait another 10 minutes.
She goes, I thought you was a gentleman. I said, where did you get that idea from?
Well, you're supposed to be.
Yo,
And I'm not the progressive one.
yo, it's one thing. I anytime somebody says it to me, I always say no. When somebody goes like even if I do something nice and they go, "Oh, you're a gentleman," I go, "No, I'm not. Like, I'm not no gentleman."
Fuck.
No,
That's not a bad thing.
Nah, it is because a gentleman is like it's almost sexist. It's like, it's the ladies coming. Let me let you on first because y'all so weak and stupid. So I gotta let y'all in to the door.
Yeah.
Right. So
No, I'm saying that's the mentality
of you,
of gentlemen.
and so like to me, it's like no, just being courteous. If I hold the door for any person that's like around me.
Yeah, but you're not gonna smack a dude's butt when he goes to the door. You're gonna do that to a
Not
chick.
slapping anybody's butt because
I'm saying your wife. You would do that.
yeah, it's different.
Okay. Because you're a gentleman.
I slap your butt. Fam.
No, you won't. Fuck you. Whoa! First off, F word. Timeout, buddy. Secondly,
Don't tell me time out, buddy. I fucking headbutt you.
first off, we're gonna have to fucking fight because you just disrespected me. All right, yo. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yo, man. 87 episodes straight, and we still
87 straight, no breaks.
no breaks, and we still crazy, yo. All right, thank you guys for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know the social medias because they'll be up here when you go check these shits out because
They never changed
because they've been the same thing since day
for
one.
87 weeks.
87. Slide me some skin, brother. You know what I'm saying?
While we do our thing.
While we do our thing, y'all guys keep listening. We'll keep posting. We gonna keep doing our thing, and we out of here.